Good day, everyone. My name is Francis Chooks. I'll be showing you step by step on how to make this building plan. So, first of all, you have to bring out your rough. Then you make a sketch of how many rooms you want to build. So, in this case, I'll be building three-bedroom flat. So, I make a sketch of a three-bedroom flat, toilet and dining, the kitchen with the parking stall. So, this is the sit out I'm drawing right now, and this is the parking store. Okay, this is the room one, room two, and this is the master's bedroom. Okay, and this is the kitchen, the parlor, and the dining, the sit out. So this is the room one, the master's bedroom, and this is the toilet and bedroom for the master's bedroom. We're making it private, so that's why it's called master bedroom. And this is the room one. This one is the room two that completed it, three rooms, and this is the toilet for the two rooms. They are sharing one toilet and bedroom. This is the parlor, and this is the dining. This is the kitchen, and this is the parking store for the kitchen, and this is the passage for the house. This is the sit out. So calculated everything, and we have 40 feet. We calculate by feet and 29 feet. So we'll be calculating by 40 and 29 feet. We'll be using feet to calculate our measurement. So let's put it down in a real book on how. On this one, I will show you how I calculated everything, the measurement. So, but first, let's put down the drawing. Just know that the width and the length of our building is 40 feet by 29 feet. So it's 40 by 29 feet. In case you are building in one plot of land, let me say 50 by 100. So we still have enough space to construct something else in the plot of land. So I'm making a sketch for my room. This is the sketch for the room according to the rough we our rough we created. So we are trying to put it in real book. So we measure up, we measure down so that we get the actual measurement and the straight line. So we don't make mistakes. That's why we take the same measurement up and down. So here I'm calculating my rooms and I'm making it 4.5 cm. That's my compute room is 4.5 cm. That's what I'm making here. So after making the 4.5 cm, as I'm bridging it now, that's the first room and the second room, which is the master room and the room one. Then this one is the second room. So the second room now has been created. So this is still what we are working on. This is our rough. So we just succeeded in making out the three rooms. So let's proceed with other activities. So here we are about to make the kitchen. That's the kitchen we are making there. That's the dining. And as we are making, we are trying to mark out the dining. Okay, here is it. We have the parlor, the dining, that's the kitchen, the parlor, and the dining. They are all sketched out already. So according to our rough, we have parking store in our rough. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. So that's it. That's a small veranda to our kitchen. Then this our parking store. Yeah. So this is the toilet and bedroom for the two rooms to be shared. Yeah, that's the toilet and bedroom for the room one and room two. So, but in this case, I have to shift the master's room. I shifted the toilet so I can include room one's door on the side. So that's the room two and room one toilet and bedroom to be shared. So let's move over to the next objective, which is inserting our doors where our doors will be. So right now I'm cleaning where I feel to place my doors in a safer side. That's the door for the master's room, and this is the door for the kitchen. Yeah, this is the door for the room 3, and this is the door that is from the kitchen to the dining room. So I'm making out my doors right now. So that side is the veranda, the backyard, the exit, and that's the entrance to the parlor to the dining door. So I'm making out the sit out. This is the sit out of the building, which will give the building more beauty when we have the front elevation. So right now I'm doubling the whole thing. I'm doubling the line to make a wall. So I'm forming a wall right now, doubling every single line that shows that indicates the wall. That's why I'm doubling. So stick to the video. You see how we managed to fix everything. In case you are starting from scratch, you don't know how to make a a rough a standard building plan in a paper. So this is the step by step. So this is doubling the wall, indicating your walls and where they are. We are almost done creating the wall. Make sure the lines you include in your wall, the double lines, they should be the inside and not the outside of the initial plan, of the initial drawing. They should be the inside. So this is our parlor front, and I think we are done creating the lines. Okay, remaining the bedroom toilet line. Okay, I think we are done with the lines now. So we are cleaning the backyard. This is the exit of the building for security reason. In case something they are holding a meeting in the parlor and you don't want to excuse them and move out, you can use the backyard. So there will not be obstruction in the parlor. Maybe they are having something. So this is the door for the our kitchen packing store for those that stock food stuff, rice, bag of beans, and all the rest. Anything. That's where you insert it for your kitchen packing store. So now we'll insert our doors. The symbol that indicate that this is a door. So that is it. We just inserted the room 3 door. So we are making the room 1 door to be at that extreme of the toilet so that you cannot stay straight from parlor, because you have a straight passage from parlor, from the sitting room to the passage that is to the room. So you can't look from there straight and get somebody's door. Maybe it's open for privacy. That's why we placed it at the side so that nobody can stand in the parlor and look straight into your room. That's why it's in the corner in case you forgot to lock your door. So this is the door. We have finished marking it out. Now this is the parlor, the sitting room door. We are making it a double door. That's the symbol of the double door that I'm about to draw. why we are making it double door in the parlor is because in case you are bringing in properties that is way bigger than the normal door, so you can automatically open the both doors so that the property can pass, maybe a cushion or a table that is more big for the parlor. That's why number one reason why we are making the parlor door to be very big. So now we are starting the logo that shows that this place is open. That's the slash that I placed, showing that that place is open, that you can place a protector, a gather, or anything on it. So now the rooms are set. This is our basic plan now. The rough we made, which is this. Now we have now placed it on a matured and a standard plan. So it's time to take measurements and all the rest. No, let's first of all shade the wall to make it more dim so that place windows, like I'm placing my windows, I'm making it in the bedroom, I'm making it 1 cm. Then in the rooms, I'm making it 1.5 cm. That's my windows. Then in the parlor, I'm making it 2 cm or equally 1.5, because parlor needs enough ventilation to the house. So the other side, we are still making it the same 1.5 cm on the two side of the rooms. So while we are creating two windows and the two sides for ventilation, we will be getting enough ventilation in the house. So this is the kitchen's window. We place it at the passage so that any frying, smoking can just easily move out of the way and move outside directly. So this place, I'm about to place the parlor window there, but I will close up that window so that I will use that side as a plasma. Maybe the people that are living the house, they can place their plasma there. There should not be window, so that the house will have enough beauty in the parlor. Because if I place window on the both side, there is no room for plasma TV or people that insert their television. So I'm leaving that place filled. So this day, because we have only one window in the parlor, I placed two in the dining, because the space between parlor and dining, there is no door, it's open, so that there will be enough ventilation from the dining to the parlor. That's why I placed double window on the dining, because there is only one window in the parlor. So as you can see, I'm covering up the other window I placed on the parlor so that there will be a plasma TV on that side. So I'm leaving only one window, which is this one I just left now. So I'm making two windows on the dining. I'm making double window on the dining so that there will be enough ventilation from the dining to the parlor. So that's what I did there. Since I removed one window from the parlor. Instead of removing it, I placed it on the dining so that there will be enough ventilation. As a building architect, you have to listen, and you have to pay very close attention to the comfort of the people. You make sure you assume, admitting you are the one in this house now, what would have been best for you. That's what makes you a good architect. So I'm using my own comfort to check my work. So that's the kitchen window I placed from the back so that there will be enough ventilation from the back. Since the back is open. So this one is the room window, the master's bedroom room window. Yeah, we have two on the two side. So and this is the master's toilet. So I'm not making door. So you can only access the toilet and bedroom from the master's room. There is no opening from elsewhere. You can only access that private toilet and bedroom from the master's bedroom. That's where you see the door. Once you get to the master's room, you get the door to the toilet and bedroom. That's why it's the private room for the boss. So this is the second room. I don't know, maybe for children, the kids, and all the rest. So the other one is the third room. I don't know, maybe for the boys. I don't know, just anything. So after adding it, so I'm now placing back our measurement we got initially from the rough sketch we made. So remember to keep it, no matter the measurement you are making, make sure you keep it like the 40 by 29, don't exceed. So here is the measurement. I'm indicating the rooms. This is the parallel. So I'm making that room. I'm measuring by feet. Remember. So I'm making the room 12 12 by 12 is the complete room, like 12 feet by 12 feet. So because of some space measurement, I'm making it that's 12 by 12, like this side that I am now. Then I'm making the master's toilet 5 feet. So if you calculate 12, 12 plus 5, which is the bedroom, you now get that 29 on the width side. You understand? I don't want to calculate the sit out. So I'm just calculating the only the side. You have 29 feet. That's 12 plus 12 plus 5, which is the bedroom on the left side. Yes. So, but the other side of the room, I'm not making it 12 by 12. I'm making it 11 by 12. So if you calculate the first room, not the master's room, the first one and the other one, that's they are 11 feet in width. They are 11 feet in width. So if you calculate the 11 feet, then the toilet and bedroom they are sharing, I'm making it 4 feet. So if you calculate 12, 12, 11, sorry, 11 plus 4, which is the bedroom and toilet, and the other room, that is another 11, then I'm making the part of 14 feet. Then you calculate the 14, that is 11 plus 11 plus 4 plus 14. You now get 40 feet as the length. You understand? So the width of the parlor, I made it 16, and the dining is 13. So then, as I made the width 16 and the dining 13, so the kitchen, I'm making the kitchens. All right. Because of I shorted the kitchen, so I'm making it 12 feet. That's I'm making the because if you look, you see that the kitchen is a bit more longer than the room at the opposite direction. So the kitchen is complete room size, that is 12. That's by the length. It's 12. So but the room is 11. That's why the kitchen is a bit taller than the building. Mhm. So that's it. That's what we have there. So the bedroom, the parlor uh, length is 16 and the dining is 13. So now that we have made the measurement, the passage is 4 feet. We made the passage 4 feet. So if you calculate all the feet we have in that uh, trench, the width, if you did not get 40 feet, know that you made the wrong calculation. So I calculated the 12 feet, the 12, the 12 feet, the 11 feet for the room, and the 4 feet on the passage, then the 12 feet on the kitchen, and the 13 feet on the dining. That's how you get to 40 feet. That's the complete set. So if you didn't get that calculation, know that you are making a wrong mistake. And that's what they work on when they want to land the building on the land. Work on that. So the kitchen width is we are making it 10. By right, it's supposed to be 13, because if you check from the dining, the kitchen from the dining is supposed to be 13. But we cutted it so that we can include back and store and the passage. So now we shorted that place. We cutted off since it's supposed to be 13. So the passage is now 3 feet long, 3 feet by width, and the parking store as well is equally that 3 feet. So the parking store is 3 feet by width, unlike the passage, because that's where we cutted it. So that made the kitchen to short to 10 feet. You see, the kitchen now short 10 feet because we excluded some space so that we can add uh, to the passage that we did to outside. So that's how we arrive at 10 feet on the kitchen. And the passage is 3 feet so on the sit out. So this is it. This is how we managed to get this complete building. So if an engineer want to construct this, you will work on this measurement which you have here. So I don't know if I'm talking too fast or so, but I'm trying to analyze the video. So if you want a better one, if you want for me to do the elevation, please comment and drop your comments. If you want to see the front elevation, side elevation, show you how to do the roof elevation, just comment what you want. So thank you. That's the plan, the rough, and this the final. So I believe you are able to learn something from this. Thank you. That's the plan.